So,
Oh my god, Amber just said only you can prevent fireball. Moving on.
So, you all have set up camp. You have two little tent flaps. One for the ladies and one for the men. The bigger one is for the ladies.
well, there are more of us now. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, there is. Yes. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, come to think about it.
Although, Ray, the bird, sees that the bigger tent is for the ladies, and, like a gentleman, goes near the men's tent.
And
Roar is not a gentleman, and he sticks by Sygrid's side. He's like, no, mine.
all right, so
Delvon, are you okay? You look like you're, sorry, I was going back to what he was saying. Delvon, are you okay? You're looking at your arm really weird.
It's just these scars. They're actually part of the reason I went into training as a cleric.
Oh. What monster did you fight?
It was a long time ago when I was training as a hunter. An accident separated me from my hunting party. There were wolves in the forest. I had to fight them off for 3 days.
Lord.
Thankfully, I was able to survive, and my hunting party had been looking for me that whole time. By the time I was able to reunite with them, I was seriously injured. As fate would have it, though, there was a healer who had come to visit the settlement. And it was thanks to him that my wounds were healed. I owe my life to that man. And it was thanks to him that I was inspired to learn the healing arts, so I could help others, including my tribe and my allies.
Yes. Behind every scar is a story.
And mine was a story of survival.
Well, at least your wolves did not turn into humans when you got rid of them.
Uh-huh.
so
I am
yes.
glad that you found a calling. It is always good when you find one's purpose in life.
Indeed. Every so often I return to visit my old tribe and learn about what has happened since the last time.
Actually, Theodora is gonna sit right here. She's gonna take watch. If that's okay.
She's gonna take first watch. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sygrid is up, but she's very much in her book and taking notes down.
All right. So it is a fairly crisp fairly crisp night. There's a lot of birds. Lot of birds cawing. You can actually, the sky looks very sky looks very clear. You can see the star. You can see all the stars. Yeah, it just seems very peaceful. You're looking at the ladies in the tent, just kind of huddled up to each other, just trying to relax or trying to better themselves. You see Delvon just sitting there. It almost looks like he's meditating. Kerius, he's staring at you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just staring at you, possibly debating in his head, should I let her know that I don't need sleep?
Oh, right.
Theodora notices that he's staring, and she just waves.
Kerius is just going to silently turn his head away.
Now, Ray, actually, he's like, how rude, and he goes over to Kerius's shoulder, and he looks directly in Kerius's eyes like, excuse you.
Yes, bird.
His name is Ray.
Ah, charmed. Kerius.
He boops his beak to where your nose would be on the mask. But then he puffs up as if like to say, still rude.
Is there anything more you would like to say to me?
Dude!
Oh
Nice. Get on.
What
Alright.
happened there?
I don't know, but it's very good because you think you see you see a bit of an unusual activity coming through the trees.
Both short swords come out.
Yes, both short swords are coming out, and
As the swords come out, Sygrid notices and shuts her book.
you notice that that there's not you don't hear any animals anymore.
Oh.
She doesn't say anything, but since Kerius isn't looking at her anymore, she motions to Ray to get his attention. And Ray pecks on Kerius's face and motions for him to look at Theodora.
Okay.
Delvon,
So I'm going to look at Theodora. Okay.
You
so
you
I notice that
notice
her blade
a fog is rolling in.
Does Rorik
Okay,
notice
Kerius,
the fog?
At this point, Kerius just immediately prepares Eldritch Blast.
Does
Ladies.
Rorik notice the fog?
Yes, everyone notices the fog. It's
As soon as he sees the fog, he starts hissing like crazy. Oh dear, we would. I don't think this is a good fog. We encountered this a little earlier before I found the bow. I think we need to leave.
Get near the fire, guys.
You notice, Theodora, you're noticing that the fog is actually stopping right at the entrances to the tents.
Actually, everybody come into the lady tent.
Actually, hell, we're... Okay, there am I.
Bringing in the
Come, everyone sort of huddle in.
DM, may I roll a Arcana to see if I can recognize what kind of magic this might be? Because I'm assuming this is magic.
Where is it?
This fog is thicker than my morning smoothie.
Yeah. So yeah, the fog is the fog is like blindingly thick.
Literally blindingly thick.
Yep. You're trying to deduce what exactly this fog is. It's very obvious that it's magical in nature, but something on this level, it has to be something very, very powerful.
Would me casting Dispel Magic do anything?
You can try.
Oh, good magic people. I wish I had some.
You see what I have in my book?
Sygrid. You think
Yes?
you think you've seen this sort of fog before as well.
before
you think you extinct you think you know what the effects of this kind of fog can do. You instinctively take a step back, knowing that you feel like if you spend too much time breathing this fog in, it might do something.
Ooh.
Hold your breath, everybody. Cover your nose. Cover your mouth. Don't breathe it in.
Theodora.
That's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Theodora
Try your
closes.
best.
Theodora closes the tent flaps.
Yeah. Closing the tent flaps, and you see the fog kind of creeping in underneath, almost like fingers, and then it just stops.
Okay, so indoor. So apparently the tent is enough to keep it out.
Instinctively, Sygrid pulls out her wand and just points it at it. Even though she doesn't really know what kind of spell to do, she's just like, I'm warning you, I'm going to do something. I don't know what, but I will do something.
Yes. Beltane.
Tatyana.
Beltane, your dispel you shoot out dispel magic.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Oh.
I also have
It's the
dispel
12!
magic.
It's the damn 12!
It is the cursed 12.
Oh!
I've got dispel magic too. I can try it.
Hold off on that.
After what Beltane has done, you might not want to, because as the magic leaves you, Beltane, trying to dispel whatever this is, it rebounds back onto you.
What?
Oh no.
You take 17 mental damage.
Ooh!
What the?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
I know.
This is that.
Like I said, everybody, cover your mouth! Don't breathe it in!
Ray goes over to Beltane and sort of just, tries to... He's weirdly smart. He starts fanning her with his wing.
I was not expecting that to happen.
Is anyone noticing the fog's kind of clearing? I can actually see my nose this time.
Well, let us just stay inside until we are sure it is gone.
Agreed. Because God knows what this thing is.
Like, did she take HP damage or like?
Yeah, she took HP damage.
Okay.
Psychic damage,
Psychic.
man. It's real. Your
Mhm.
mind
Yep.
makes it real.
Can Tatyana attempt an Arcana check?
Sure.
I'd also like. Is there a check that I can do to perhaps identify a monster or something that might be producing it? Would that be Arcana as well?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try. I probably won't get as good as Tatyana.
All right.
See? Nope.
No. If it's a monster causing this, Tatyana and Theodora, neither of you know what it might be. So.
Oh
So
man.
stay in the tent and don't breathe.
All right, so about an hour passes, and nothing really seems to change. It's almost like sometimes it seems like the fog is trying to reach out and grab you with its little tendrils, but it doesn't get very far before it just dissipates into thin air.
Are these tents magic? If so, I'd love to know how they work.
I do not think that I have a magic tent, but I am glad that whatever is happening is happening.
Well, obviously something is keeping it out.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is there a skill I can use?
In
Sight?
insight.
I'd like to do an insight check.
Go for it.
Not me.
No! He knows all!
We hope. What if the DC is like 27 just so Josh can be a jerk?
Meh.
Nope. This is a nope. He surpassed the DC. You're looking at the way this fog was moving, and your heart sinks as you realize what just happened. The fog herded you into here.
Oh, fluffernutter.
Wait, so you're saying it wants us in the tent?
Phenomenal.
So what now? If we go outside, we're gonna start breeding the stuff. But if we stay in here,
We could get
That's
ambushed.
exactly what it wants.
I say we take our chances, guys. I don't. But no, we don't know what we're dealing with.
Do we want to go outside and see if we can search for anything that could be creating this?
DM, can I identify if this fog would affect animals the same way it would affect humanoids?
You don't see why not.
Why not? Why?
You don't see why it would be different.
Fudge.
All right.
There's really not much we can do, is there?
All right.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, it's been about
Okay,
whoop, go for it.
So I just looked it up. Birds can hold their breath for up for 3 to 10 minutes, depending on their species. So Theodora's gonna go. Ray, would you please be a deer and perhaps go outside and see if you can see anything? Just for a few minutes. Just hold your breath, please.
All right. So, Ray nods and takes a deep breath and flies outside.
Just on top of the tent.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. He's flying outside.
Wow.
20!
Wow. Where?
How come you guys get all the luck?
No.
No!
That's why it's called luck, son.
Ray comes back and he tells you this. Where is it? Where?
You can come back in. I'm putting him back inside.
Yes, putting him back inside.
Are you PMing me on Discord or on here?
Discord.
Never mind. It just answered me. Are you sure?
What did the birds say?
The birds, Ray. Oh, Ray said that we are not in the same place that we were.
What?
What?
We had a feeling that might have been the case. We're being moved.
He said
Teleportation magic?
the valley is gone. We are not in the same place we were, he says.
Then where are we?
That is good question.
There's only one. We'll only know once the fog lifts.
If it lifts,
Well,
maybe
it's
its
clearly
intention is to stop. Maybe its intention is to starve us out.
Well, if it starts doing that, then maybe then we can try and go outside and try to figure this out. But for right now, just keep your weapons ready, guys. Wherever this thing is taking us, it clearly has an intent.
How many hours until sunrise?
Last you checked, about 8.
Alright, we stay up in shifts. We stay up in shifts of 2 hours.
Alright.
We might as well try and
Yeah.
get some sleep. There's not much we can do here. There's not much we can do as of right now.
I can stay up longer if need be.
I will stay with you and take first watch, and then we will wake up people in order to help. Okay?
I'll take the second watch.
Right.
Delvon, think you can tend to Beltane's injury?
Yeah.
Very well.
Here, Theodora trades places with Delvon. In cramped little tent.
All
I'm
right.
so glad we went to the big
Oh
tent
my-
for this.
Yeah.
So I'm doing first watch with Theodora then?
Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
Let's see.
First one.
It's the only thing I can do to tend to Beltane is, let me just make sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, none of my cantrips will work. I guess I'll need to use Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds. How lovely. All right. So.
So, let me
Yeah.
just,
You could target her for this spell, right?
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah. She's right here.
Yep, I saw.
Kind of, barely.
Maybe this fog effect is a little too good.
Okay. Okay, so Cure Wounds standard on Beltane.
Yes. All right.
First level.
All right. All right. So yes, Beltane. You had a little bit of a bloody nose there, and you've been kind of wiping it, but it's like the bleeding has slowed. While you still have a splitting headache, it's been reduced to it's been reduced to a little bit of a throb.
I nominate.
Beltane?
Right, go ahead.
Yep. Beltane,
I
yeah,
was
you were
just
saying
saying-
something? Yeah.
I was just saying, thank you, I needed that.
I nominate that Beltane gets to sleep the whole night, though.
I second that.
I believe
That's-
that would be best.
It's fine with
Very
me.
good.
All right.
So Beltane gets a long rest and everyone else gets short.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, again, assuming nothing happens.
Yeah, I know. Knock wood.
All right. So, as you're taking your sleeping shifts, nothing really happens during the first shift with Theodora and Kerius. So Theodora, you're feeling the pangs of sleep really wanting to get you, and 2 hours have passed.
Anytime she starts to doze off, Ray just kind of nibbles her finger, keeping her up.
Yep.
Well, hang on. Maybe she shouldn't, because just in case something happens and she gets up.
Well, okay. So, so it is time for the next shift. I'm just
That would be me.
yes. Sygrid, you are now on shift with Kerius. He does not seem worse for wear. He does not seem tired at all.
Don't you sleep?
Respectfully, I'm a drow. I'm an elf. I don't sleep. I instead go into a trance-like state.
I didn't know you have a mask on your face, so I can't see what your face looks like.
Did the ears not clue you in?
Well, I don't really meet very many Drow. I think you're actually the first one I've ever met.
Frankly, you haven't missed much.
What's that mean?
Many very, very painful things.
And Sygrid just quietly goes back to rubbing Rorik's head.
In
Yes.
in any event, I'd like to try something.
Try what?
I want to see if I can detect the thoughts of anybody else that could be nearby, apart from us.
All right.
All right.
Interesting.
All right. Detect thoughts.
All right. Okay, so. On any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Crap. That's right.
Uh-huh.
So I wouldn't be able to see, let alone know what I'm looking for.
No.
So, whoops.
No, you do sense something.
Oh.
Suddenly, you feel...
Oh, then I can use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh. Go on.
You feel a pressure. A familiar pressure. It's starting to contract and expand in your chest. Suddenly you feel a small burning sensation.
What is it? What is it? What's wrong, Kerius?
You feel like something is slithering all around your body, and you feel like you're being watched very intently.
Well, I'd know this feeling from anywhere.
What is it? What feeling is this?
But I can't understand. Why here? Why now? And why can't I hear him?
Yeah, who? Who are you talking about?
Suddenly, your head just reels back, and like this, a light just shoots out of your mask through the eye sockets.
Something's wrong.
Do we all hear and wake up?
Yes, you all hear it wake up. Kerius is being lifted into the air. He is convulsing right now.
And if I could make a deal with God, and you swap my place.
Places.
Sygrid is going to jump onto Kerius to try to hold him down.
Kerius, what's wrong?
I don't know. He just trying to detect something, and all of a sudden he just glow in the dark.
Yes.
Do we need to restrain him?
I'm doing my best.
Delvon, perhaps you could.
Suddenly, Kerius, while your body is now racked with pain, you're able to see something, a vision. Through the forest, all through trees, your perspective, you're weaving it in and out, up and down hills, past woodland animals, mostly wolves. Then you're going up and up and up. Suddenly, you can see the peak of a mountain, and yet you don't feel cold. Slowly, you're not turning, but it feels like the world is shifting around you. There's a hole in this mountain. An entrance. The light stops and Kerius falls to the ground.
Kerius!
Are you all right?
Sygrid is just shaking him. Wake up! Come on! Wake up! Wake up!
Now there it is. That's what
happened?
it was like.
What happened?
Oh,
A vision. My god. Showed me something.
Well, what? What did
he
you
show
see?
Creatures. Wolves. And I was lifted into the sky. It was above the mountains, but not cold, and on a mountain on the horizon, a colossal gaping hole. An entrance of sorts.
Did you see what was inside?
No.
Okay, so that can mean a few things. Either that's where this fog is taking us, or someone is telling us that that's where we need to go.
Did you get any feelings that we needed to go there?
Or maybe you got the feeling that we should stay as far away from it as possible.
I like that idea. I do.
I got no sense of it.
Suddenly,
But-
Kerius, you're feeling utterly exhausted.
If I had to guess, and Kerius is exhausted. Just he's suddenly out of it.
Yeah. And everyone, you notice that the fog is creeping in further into the tent.
Oh, no! And Sygrid just grabs Rorik, starts scurrying back, holding both hers and Rorik's mouth shut to try to, like, block it from getting into her nostrils and his.
So what are the rest of you going to do?
Apparently not much, because right now I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
am I awake
how-
still? Am I...
You're awake. You just have a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Get some rest.
Yeah.
Who takes... I have the next watch with... Who?
I'm going to go into a trance now and see if I can commune with my god. I
Yeah.
need answers.
Sygrid, why don't you finish your shit with Tatyana, and then once you're done, you wake up Delvon,
Yeah.
and then
I can do that.
Delvon.
So,
I'm gonna keep an eye on that fog.
it's gotten
starts creep-
it's creeped into the tent, and it is slowly rising.
Ugh,
Just don't.
if only there was...
I don't like this.
If only there was a
and
way to...
we're all-
If only there was a way to push it back.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can roll something with this.
oh boy.
Why not?
great.
Saving throw.
Oh, crackers!
Great job, Tatyana, but why does my bird better than me?
All right, Delvin, could you throw me another could you throw me a Constitution saving throw, because there's always one person. There's always one
Okay, Constitution.
saving throw. Yes.
Saving throw, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
Delvin, Rorik, and Sygrid. Oh.
So,
Theodora's not doing too hot either.
So the first one, it's like, Sygrid, you're unfortunately panicking, and you release your breath first. You slump to the ground, passed out.
Oh
then Rorik, he tries to bat you awake, but then he falls down. Delvon, you're punching yourself, just trying to keep yourself awake. You fall down. Theodora, you're taking one of your knives and you're just poking yourself, almost drawing blood, just trying to stay conscious. You fall down. Beltane, you're unfortunately too weakened from the previous effects to try and resist, and you're also unconscious. Kerius, seeing all of this, if they could see behind your mask, they'd see a sardonic smile as your eyes roll in the back of your head and you pass out as well.
Sardonic smile?
Yeah.
Okay. Why am I smiling?
Ray is... He's able to hold his breath for a very long time, as is Tatyana. You're both panicking, and Ray's pecking you, Tatyana, just trying to keep you awake before he eventually slumps over. And Tatyana, you're trying so very hard. You were the last one awake. But fortunately, you fall to your knees.
Stay.
And you see, before you pass out, you see a shadow off in the distance, slowly approaching your tent. The cape billows in the dark. A head tilting at you. And then
You.
everything goes black. So,
Chrissy, wake up. I don't want
What? Why is it the one time I get a nat 20, it doesn't even work?
oh no, it sort of worked.
Oh, I'm curious now.
You saw something important. So,
A figure in a cape with a tilting head.
yes. Trust me, it's not as disimportant as you might think.
I just have the idea from Spaceballs. Waiter, check please.
While Josh is setting up the next thing, you want to know what that psychic retaliation from the Dispel Magic reminded me of?
What?
What?
Who watched DBZ Abridged?
Me.
I've seen it.
When King Kai tried to contact Mr. Popo.
Oh lord.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Shut up!
All right, Mr. Popo, How the hell do you work with this guy? It's easier than you think.
I'm so high right now.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
So,
All these squares make a circle.
All right, moving on.
So-
Dark.
so when you all come to, Ray was right. You are not in the same place that you were.
Where?
Theodora immediately checks over not just her person, but to see if there's any other injuries on anybody else. Counts their limbs, counts the eyeballs that she could see, because Kerius. Just
Oh, I mean, you
any-
could ask.
Kerius, do you still have 2 eyeballs?
Kerius is going to take off his mask.
Oh.
Oh.
You
So
did it!
underneath his mask, you see a horizontal slit across his face from his left eye to his right. However, his eyes while wrecked and slightly rotten, are pulsing with purple glowing light. Otherwise, his face looks ordinary.
Oh, that is a sort of, I guess? That didn't just happen right now, right?
No, it's been like this for the past 200 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
As long as you're alright now, and not missing any other body parts.
That
This is
explains.
no-
Well, that explains the mask.
If people knew about the exact condition of my sight, they'd have questions.
You look cool, if that makes you feel any better.
It's a reminder.
Well,
But thank you.
I'm going to fully admit that I have a lot of questions too, but knowing you as long as I have at this point, I'm going to just go ahead and let that be.
In due time. We still have plenty to know about each other, don't we?
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know you've gotten used to me at least.
so, did our time unconscious amount to any amount of rest?
Yes, you have all taken a long rest.
Oh, really? We got a long out of that.
Yes, you all got a long out of that.
So let's address the dire bear in the room. Where the hell are we?
Perhaps Ray might be able to help us get our bearings.
Ray does that little wing salute that you see in cartoons and then goes on to content.
Aww.
All right.
I love it.
So
All right, I'm gonna-
there doesn't need to be a roll for this.
Oh, okay. Oh, what does he see?
I'm going to type it to you. So
Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, Queen Slay. There's a thick wall of fog behind us. Grassland and a few farms and a big house.
For getting us this information, Ray. And
Ray.
she'll just like give Ray nice pets.
Ray, I have one more question. Do you happen to see any more of those gold coins? And I will do a perception check just to... Because that one I figured might need a little bit more. Oh!
Nice.
Hey, Josh?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yes, there is one on the road over there. So, the gold is still going. There's still a trail.
Do you think your friend may have been taken up in the mist and ended up over here?
That is definitely a possibility.
Given what this fog just did to us, yeah, something tells me Birdie might have gotten caught up in this. Which, by the way, you guys may want to know something.
What?
Before I passed out from the fog, I saw someone.
Did it look like your friend?
No. It was a taller man. Human looking? I'd say he had a cape on him, but that's unfortunately all I could really get.
Did you see if he was wearing multiple colors? Maybe he was the multicolored man that I heard about in my dreams.
The fog was too thick, unfortunately. I could only see a silhouette.
It It's okay. You held on as long as you could.
That goes for the rest of us. But we're alive. We're not injured or anything.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yes, I am very happy that everyone has their limbs.
Perception check.
Oh, fiddle faddle.
Nat 20!
Yay!
Darn it!
Okay, so Delvon, you're
Hello,
the
Beltane.
you're the Delvon and Beltane. You guys know you guys are you guys get up and look around. All of your stuff is gone.
Motherfucker! Sorry.
Even our weapons?
All of your weapons. Look at your character sheets.
What? 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 No. No.
What?
All I have is my dagger.
What?
I've
Oh,
got
come
full
on!
leather armor.
What?
That's it.
All I have is my dagger, my bedroll, and a blanket.
My mace is gone.
My wands are gone.
I don't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Those were silver short swords. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright,
Whatever
Let's just-
here decided to take everything that we have. This is getting personal. You don't take a wizard's books.
okay, let's just... Everyone just calm down.
Whatever it is we're dealing with, it's as cunning as it is fierce. They knew to take our weapons.
Well, I suppose if nothing else, just stay behind me, I guess.
I do not like that we have to use you as meat shield, but if
It
you
would-
insist.
Okay,
wouldn't
not
be-
a meat shield, but...
It wouldn't be the first time.
That
Okay,
is not
first-
comforting.
Okay, first of all, I take offense to that, Delvin. Second of all, he's right. But third of all, I suppose I should explain this to Theodora and Sygrid, huh?
Explain what?
I can actually form my weapons out of my own blood.
Well, that's handy, isn't it?
Blood magic.
Blood
So,
magic. It's a. From what I.
actually, Theodora sort of flips through her catalog and see if that's any sort of thing that she's heard of before, but outwardly she just nods.
Sigrid's eyes widen at the concept of new type of magic that she has not known, and she just like grabs Tatyana's arms and just like is like studying it. Is like, how does it work? Does it just like shoot out of your veins, or do you have to cut yourself in order to get it to work?
A bit of both.
Oh, I can't wait until I find my books. I have to write this down. Why did my books have to go?
How about we go around and survey the area first? See if we can figure this out.
Yes, maybe my books are nearby.
I wonder if maybe if we follow the gold coin, then maybe we find... what was your friend doing? Why does she hoard all the gold?
She's
I
a
can't
thief.
get out of tent. I literally cannot step out of tent. I don't know why.
Neither can
Oh,
I.
Okay, that was funny.
Okay. Anyways, back to the thing. What was your friend doing? Why does she hoard gold?
She's a rogue.
Is she type of person to steal from friends?
No.
No? Kinda? Yeah?
Well, which is it?
She mainly just does it for fun. I
Eh.
caught her trying to pickpocket me a couple of times. But then again, we weren't friends at the time. We were acquaintances.
Typically, it's from the rich.
Yeah. One of those one of those heroic thief kind of things.
Oh.
You know, based on that famous fairy tale hero. I think his name was Robin Hood.
So I noticed.
I do not know of this Robin, but that sounds problematic.
DM?
So is anyone noticing the ambience?
I noticed that there's a lot more wolf howls.
Oh yeah, I
know,
hear that.
I'm getting nervous.
So is
Especially I am because I don't have my silver weapons.
Oh, by the way,
I can hear Alex talking in the other room, but I can't hear him here.
oh no, this again.
Not again. Oh no.
Nope.
God damn it!
There it is.
There we go.
There we go.
I've been trying to talk to you guys, and
yeah.
Just curse and it turns back on.
Alex!
because I was commenting on wolves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this guy is trying to keep us from talking about it.
Happy Halloween!
That howling.
I know, and
Go-
I
go-
don't like it.
Go ahead, Kerius.
Well, you guys already said everything about it. I'm just saying it's getting louder.
So I think we should probably leave this area. Theodora, can you tell if it's just a regular wolf? Is it a werewolf? Or something else entirely?
Beltane.
And go.
Okay.
And go where exactly?
Oh, the gold coin.
So Theodora and Beltane, roll nature checks for me.
Would it be nature or survival?
Nature.
Oh.
Oh.
Sure, it can't be survival.
Theodora, you know that when it comes to the difference between wolves and werewolf howls, it is near impossible to tell the difference. Beltane, you can back her up on that. You've tried, and yet you can almost never tell the difference.
Yeah, they sound way too similar.
Best course of action is run.
Yes, I'm following the gold coin.
All right.
Oh, by the way,
Thanks, up then.
do we know which direction the howl is? Does one of us have a check to determine which direction the howls are coming from?
And that's why I thought it would be survival, because that way it would identify the direction.
That would be more perception.
Yeah, that would be more perception. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
survival
okay,
is
that's
more tracking type of thing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, survival is tracking and subsisting. Theodora? They're not coming from down the road, but they are coming, like, from the side of the road. And yes, Kerius is right. They are getting louder.
Oh,
Can we see if there are perhaps any mountains nearby that...
Yeah.
What are our surroundings like?
Looking around, you can't see much in terms of mountains because the distance is closed off by a very, very thick fog.
We need to run.
Let's pack up and
agree.
start. Let's pack up and start moving. If we have to deal with them, we will.
We pack up, and Theodora takes a branch from the fire and uses it as a torch.
All right. Fantastic. So, you guys are going through a little bit of a hustle. Just trying to move down the road, and the gold pieces are getting sparser and sparser.
oh, that's
Oh,
not
no.
good.
Oh dear.
DM, as we're walking, she grabs other other branches off of trees and just sort of hangs onto them, just in case they could be used as weapons later, because any weapon's an okay weapon.
All right. So, just grabbing those. All right. So,
Oh, she hands the thickest one she can find to Delvon.
all right. Actually, that one is going to be a survival check.
That's fine.
Yes.
I can
Survival
do that.
check for who? For me?
For Theodora. Okay, fantastic. While not perfect, you do find something for you do find a weapon, a big branch for Delvon, good enough to serve as a club.
Okay.
Okay.
May not be silver, but anything you can use to beat them away is better than nothing.
She's right.
And also, so continuing along the road, there's more and more that are just. You do hear the wolf howls quiet. It appears that if you had to guess, it appears that they found a different quarry.
That's a
Do
relief.
you think I could track us, since I favor terrain forest, think I could track us to those nearby farms and that big gigantic house?
Yes.
They're tracking a different quarry.
Do you want us to stay away? Do you want us to keep going then, or do you want us to, stay here?
I'm worried about the implications of who it is potentially going after.
Your friend?
Quite possibly.
Oh no.
Well,
They might be
If we're
going after
following-
Bernie, for all I know.
but if we're following the coins and it's leading this way, does that mean that it could possibly be going away from the wolves?
How do we know which direction she was going?
This could also be, like, she could have been going away from the farm and the house and wherever this is going, and into where we were with the wolves. I have a point.
She could have been, for all we know, she could have been going either way.
Hmm.
In any case, we must exercise caution.
Come on, let's keep following whatever coins we can find.
Stay sharp, everyone.
All right. So, continuing to follow the road, the wolf howls kind of fade into the distance. And covering them and slowly getting louder.
Something else is coming.
What?
Stay sharp, everyone.
What
You-
kind
you
of
s-
something?
You start hearing rumbling in the distance as something falls in front of your face. Then more. Then more.
Storm is coming.
Well, we need to find shelter fast.
We just packed up our tents.
All right. Theodora, roll another survival check.
I'm gonna me. Oh wait, actually, hang on one second. I'm checking something really
Beltane,
quickly.
Beltane, you can also throw a survival check to assist.
Shit.
Tatyana has a survival check as well.
All right.
I'll leave this to them.
Yeah. So, Beltane, you immediately say, like, pull out the tents to kind of use as tarps as you run through the rain so nobody catches pneumonia. Theodora, you're able to keep everyone's eyes on the road as everyone's trying to move through this storm.
And I also keep the torch, the makeshift torch that I have, under the tarp so that we can still see.
Yes. So yes, the wolf howls have been completely drowned out by the rain.
Oh, fluffernutter.
Keep
And
using that word. I don't know if you think. I don't know if you know what it. I don't think it means what you think it means.
It means fully.
I'm sorry, that was cheesy.
I know, and I love it. It's cute.
Okay. So,
Inconceivable.
Keep using that word. I'm just kidding.
all right. There is going to be a little bit of a reload because I gotta do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah, because something's not working, and I gotta hit.
Oh, okay, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, but ooh. Oh man, I really love the sound effect. I'm glad I found it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
Yo, like, send me the link to the sound effect because, like, if there's one thing that Amber and I absolutely adore whenever we head to bed is the sound of rain and thunder. Like, when there's a storm outside, going, we sleep like babies at night.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. All right. Okay, good. It's still working. Oh, I'm glad that that still works. Okay. And for some reason, that isn't. All right. Ah, I hit the wrong button. There we go.
Oop.
Anywho. All right. So, after a long time of just running through the rain, it's like a couple people stumble. But eventually, you find the house that Ray pointed out, and where did it go? All right.
Ooh.
And playing on the it's sitting on the porch, just kind of shivering from the cold, are two children.